everyone, welcome back to the channel, and in today's review we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Studio Series 86 movie Hot Rod. So he's right here in his vehicle mode. We have the package right behind us. So before we take a look at Hot Rod himself, that was very loud, let's go ahead and take a look at the box here. So as you can see right on the front, we got Autobot Hot Rod with the Autobot logo. We got 8 plus, 13. We got Hasbro up the side here. We got Transformers going all across the side there, and then the Generations logo. And then on the front, we got a nice picture of Hot Rod. You can't really see it because of the way my camera is. Sorry guys, bear with me here. I'm working with a really weird camera today. So you can see that, and then it's a window box, but you can barely see the figure, so it's actually pretty cool. I like the way that I like this style of box better. Then on top, Transformers the movie, and then 8604 again on the front. Top, Takara Tomy. Then on this side, you got the same front face picture of Hot Rod, but on the side, and then the Studio Series just running at the top, 8604, and then Voyager class in a bunch of different languages. On the back, I bought this at Macy's, so the Macy's tag is right there. So yeah, but I'm gonna rip that off. Actually, I have a funny story once we're done here with the box. You can see some nice artwork of Hot Rod there. In his robot mode, in vehicle mode, shows the display base, 29 steps. And then on the side, it's just that same picture of Hot Rod, 86, Transformers, authentic. So, yeah, that's the box there. So, funny story, if you notice on the Macy's tag here, it says $11.99. The average retail price for this figure is about $30-40 bucks. Go to Macy's. The guy said that this toy was not even in their system. Slapped the $11.99 sticker. I said, okay, that's good. I'll take that. So, I don't know if it was actually $11.99 in the store or the guy screwed up. I'm guessing he screwed up, but hey, I got the figure for 10 bucks. It's a win. But anyway, here is Hot Rod. So, it's a very nice vehicle mode. Actually, like, it's very, very compact. You'll see it's like, I can hold that thing like a sandwich. But, yeah, it's a very nice compact vehicle mode. I do have a couple of minor things that I'm like a little bit iffy about, but hey, we'll talk about those later. So, yeah, this is a very nice vehicle mode. So let's go ahead and get a closer look here. Actually, I can do this so you guys can see. So you got the nice Autobot symbol there on the front, the flame decals there, and you got the headlights that don't want to seem to stay like flush on mine. There you go. I mean, hey, I tried. But yeah, and then up the top here, you got the windshield. Can't really see in there too much, but hey. And then just going over the top here, you got the spoiler all picked out in yellow. There's a little bit of detail, but you can't really see it because, again, yellow. And then just the side view, and then you got the stacks here. Zoom out, like no. And you got the stacks. Inside of that side, there's the back. His knees literally just stick out. And then there's the bottom. You got the fake chest there. And then the feet. You can see his hands. I mean, hey, I like it. I really like this figure. I think it's probably going to be one of my favorite Transformers in my collection. But now, for accessories, he's got a couple things that we can use here in vehicle mode, and then a couple things that are just meant for robot mode. So let's take a look at the stuff we can use in vehicle mode. So he's got these guns here. He's got 2 of them. So this is the first one, all silver with a red handle. Oh, there we go. Just wants to follow me. So there's the bottom there. It just keeps wanting to fall. So you can see it's a nice silver blaster. And the red handle. There's the top a little bit. And then he has his other blaster, which you can see some differences and some similarities between the two. But this is the other one. Pretty nice, pretty nice. And then he's got his saw blade that he also used in the movie. It doesn't really spin freely. It's kind of a bummer. Like, you could spin a little bit, but yeah, it's not spinning by itself. And then There you go. And then he's got these two effects parts, which are meant for the blaster, which we'll show them on the blasters later. But we can use these in vehicle mode. If we look on the back here, his stacks got a little bit of ports. Take one of these, I think it's like that. You just stick it on. You can do the same for this one. Stick that on. And now he can drive off like a hot rod would. But yeah. So those are that. And then for storage, he's got two ways. So right here on the front and right here in the back. So on the front, you could take the guns. You could take the little tabs on the side. And you plug them into the hood. Right there. And right there. And you can have the gun sticking out. It's a little bit ridiculous, but hey. And then you can take the saw blade. And you could just stick it up on top of the two, which doesn't really... In my copy, it kind of never wants to really work for me, the saw blade connection with the guns, because sometimes it's a little bit too far apart. But yeah, you can't really get the saw on there like that. But if you take the guns off and you just move them to the... Oh, my camera's about to fall. Hold on. One moment. That just completely fell. Technical difficulties. I told you guys I'm working with a really weird camera today. But anyway, you can go ahead and stick these guns back on top. If it wants to go. Like that. There you go. So yeah, you can stick the guns on top, have them like that, and then now you can take the saw blade and stick it on just like that. So yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. I'm probably never going to do that again, but hey. So that is it for the accessories for now. So now let's go ahead and take a look at some comparisons. So if I can grab them, first one here. Here he is with his buddy, 86 Cup. You can see how they look together. Here he is with 86 Sweep. I busted one of those. I have it. It's just peg is not stepping in. But anyway, there you go. You can see how that looks. Here he is with one of the worst figures I have, Legacy RC. Now, when we get to robot mode comparisons with these two, I'm going to tell you why. And then here he is with Earthrise Optimus Prime. Right there, so there you go. And then for the last two, let's get them both here together. Here he is with Kingdom Warpath and Earthrise Cliffjumper. And I thought he was the smallest one I had. I mean, he still is, but these two are very close. But anyways, that is it for comparisons. So, let's go ahead and get to robot mode, shall we? Let's do that. So, for transformation, oh my god. Something just almost fell off my desk. For transformation, you're going to start off at the hood here. You just want to pop it open. Kind of takes a little bit of doing. After a while, you should get it. It's just finicky on me because everything's... Oh, wow. Now it doesn't want to come off. Oh, yeah. Real original. Oh, my God. There we go. So you just flip off the hood piece there. Take these little bits, untab them, and flip them in. So untab that and flip that in. Then you want to come to the arm sections here, and I find it's best to push it down where they tab in there, and it'll just all come out. And then you can rotate the arm forward. Same thing here, push it down, untab the arms, and then bring it all forward, so that way you have whatever this is. But yeah, then we can come to the legs, and you actually have to bring them out, and then do the same thing on this side. Out. Oh my god, yep, that fell. Excuse me one moment. There you go. Do that, and then you can just bring the whole spoiler up. So now we can work on the legs. Bring the legs out, undo this little section with the wheel, so you flip that up, bring it down, and then flip out the leg, just like so. Bring it down, come to this little wheel, and flip that into the little red piece here. And then you just come to the foot, flip that out, and then you want to flip in that whole red section there. So that's one leg done. Wow. Hot Rod, everyone. In his robot mode. Okay, never mind. But anyway, I'm gonna do the same thing on this leg, so pop that out. Flip that down. Flip out this. There. Flip out the... Oh my god, that just wants to keep falling. Flip out the foot. Flip in this little wheel section. And then flip in the leg. And then he got both of his legs done. So the spoiler just wants to get in my way here. We can actually rotate the spoiler right there. Just you see that? And then I am a little sick right now, so if you hear me sniffling, that's why. Then you just want to bring this whole section down with the front, and you can see his head's in there, so you can just flip that up and then rotate the head. But now that we've got that, we can flip that out of our way and come to the waist and just rotate it around like that. Oh, I'm sorry, my air feels a little weird. I mean like my breathing. But anyway, now we can come to this arm section, bring it up, rotate it around like that, and then flip down this hood piece, and then you can flip the arms all the way down just like that, and then you can flip up the arms so he's got his chest there, and then come to the spoiler and just flip it up, and when it snaps into place there on his back. And then the last thing we need to do, come to these panels here, flip them out, flip this back, and then flip that behind his arm. There's anything here, flip that up, rotate that backwards, and then just slip that in there. And I think I'm finished. Let me double check. Yep, I am done. Okay, so there is Hot Rod in his robot mode, and wow, wowie, wow. This guy is amazing. I mean, I didn't expect them to get it this spot on. I mean, look at, hold on, one second. Look at how compact he is. Look at that. That's crazy. I mean, I can't believe I said Cup was compact. This guy, Jesus. But, yeah. So, let's go ahead and take a look at him here. So I don't have to move my hands forward. You can just zoom in. I'm going to do this because it's easier. So there's his face. I'm going to zoom in just a bit more. There's his face. You can see, very nice. You get the blue eyes there. You get the silver on the forehead. You get the darker red up top. And then, yeah, it's pretty nice head sculpt. You got the Autobot symbol there on the front. You got the headlights kind of staying there. You got the arms here, orange, gray, silver on the hand. Yeah. Then the legs, the crotch. You got orange on the leg, purple on the knee, red there, purple for the feet. And then here's the back side. So I'll zoom out a bit here for this. Here's the back side. You can see, pretty nice. It's very compact. I just feel like the spoiler might be a little tall, but I don't know, it might just be me. Yeah, really genuinely surprised with this guy. So, articulation, can come to the head here. He can look up, he can't really look down. The head can do a full 360 if it wants to finagle around some certain things. The arms here, they go out all the way. They can't really do like any like that shoulder motion, like the forward motion or back, but they can 360 back in the front, and then you could do the same thing in the back there, and then here is the elbow range, so you can go up that far. You can swivel the arm there. Then the hand, you can open the fingers, which they did on Optimus as well, which is very nice. So you can open and close those, and then you can rotate the fist. And then for the waist, you could do a full 360. If I can get the arms out of the way here, you can do a full 360 right there. And then the legs themselves, bring this arm up here, they can go up all the way. I'm going to zoom out a little bit here. They can go up all the way. They can go back just that far, which is a little weird. The knees, depending on how you have them, if you have them like this or like that, the knees can go back good ways and then back forward, and they can even do that. You can break his leg if you wanted to. Then the feet, they can go up like that, down like that, and then you do have some equal tiltage there, which is very nice as always. Now, for accessories, he's got one built into him, so we can actually come to the face again, right here, and then we can just flip up the top of his head. You can see this little blue thing in there. You just flip that out and over his eyes and bring that down, and he's got his visor, which that is very cool. That is very, very cool. I don't. They really did not have to do that. Like, that was not needed at all, but they still did it. So yeah, that's very nice of Hasbro to give us that. And then he's got another one built into him. And come to the arm here. You can flip this down, and you can rotate the fist around and bring this back up. And he's got the little welder that he used to fix Cup, which that is very nice there. I really like that. That's awesome. And then you can just flip that down, flip that around, and then yeah. So it's very easy to switch between the two. So anyway, then you can come to this hand. You can flip that out as well. But this time, it's not a welder. It is a peg. So when you bring this back up, see, he's got this little port on his hand. And what can we do with the port? We can take the saw blade and attach it onto him. So he can cut Cup's limbs off if he was really mad at him again. Yes, I'll undo what I did to you. But yeah, so I think the saw blade is really neat. That's very nice of Hasbro to do that. Like, a lot of this they really didn't have to do, but they did it. Like, so that's just awesome. But fixing the hand once again. I'm so sorry for my sniffles, guys. Again, I'm a little under the weather right now. Now we can come back to the blasters, and we can just put these in his hands. So you just want to stick that in there like that. Then you can do the same for this hand. So you can stick this one in there like that. If it wants to work. There we go. So you can have his guns, but he can also put these blast effects on. I know you've been waiting for this. So you can do that, just like so. And he can shoot some evil Sharkticons. He can shoot the Quintessons. He can shoot Thanos, which is literally right behind him, like no joke. Thanos is literally right here. But yeah, so yeah, that's pretty cool. But another thing we can do with these blast effects, we can just remove those and then remove the guns. If we really, really wanted to, we can use his little flamethrowers. Oop, that just disconnected the entire arm assembly. We can use his little flamethrowers here, and we can take one of these and just plug it on there, just like that. So he could do, like, he's flamethrowing, or he can use like energon blades, which I thought was awesome. If I want to get the shoulder up there, so yeah, he can either use them as like flamethrowers or like blades or whatever. You know, your imagination. Do whatever. It's your toy. You can play with them however you want. Then we can go to the last accessory, which I did not show you guys, is the Matrix of Leadership. Yeah, he's got a Matrix just like Optimus Prime. And speaking of Optimus Primes, let me just grab his real quick. Hold on. There it is. Close that up. There we go. So comparing the two here real quick. I'm just gonna that's an odd spot to zoom in on. Comparing the two, you can see that the jewel in Hot Rods is much darker than the one on Primes, which is a little weird. I don't know why they do that, but hey. Then you can see the back there. They still both got the holes in them. So yeah, pretty cool that you get matrices with this, a matrix with this guy. So, yeah. And then we can take this thing. Oh my lord, this is awesome. This is genuinely awesome. Is the blast effect for the Matrix for when he opens it. So we can take that, attach it here, just like so. That's pretty finagling awesome. Wow, wow. I like this because the way how I got introduced with Transformers was the '86 movie my mother showed me when I was 4, and then I started looking at the Robots in Disguise TV show, and then so these figures are important to me. But yeah, so you can bring his arms up here, get him in that Matrix holding position. I'm gonna open his hands and kind of adjust these a little bit to how you want, and then we can just take the Matrix and bring it on. But anyways, once you get all that said and done, you can have Hot Rod, lighting, or if you want to bring his head up, lighting our darkest hour. I love this. I love this so much. This is how he's going on my shelf. I love it. It's amazing. It's perfect. It's spectacular. Because they did not have to do any. They didn't have to do the welding in the arm. They didn't have to do the saw blade. They didn't have to do the damn visor in the head. Like, this is awesome. Like, it's amazing that Hasbro did so much with this figure, and I am deeply grateful. I mean, I'm even more grateful for the guy at Macy's for giving it to me for $11. Hey, you get away cheap, you get away cheap. But, yeah. So, now, I will go ahead and do comparisons. I'm going to have to do a really weird cut here because they're still in their vehicle modes. So yeah, I'll do comparisons real quick, and okay, so now for comparison, here he is with Earthrise Optimus, because he's generally taller, and they're both primes. And then here he is with his best buddy from the '86 movie, Cup, and he's taller than Cup, which I kind of expected them to be the same height. They kind of are the same height, never mind. Yeah, so there's Cup, and then here he is with the other '86 movie figure, Sweep or Scourge or whatever. So I get them mixed up because they're literally the same mold. And then lastly, because I'm short for time, here he is with the worst figure, Legacy RC, which, by the way, now comes with removable faceplate. Yeah, that's a thing. Oh my god. But, so let me go ahead and give you my final thoughts on this figure. So there you go. There is the Transformers 8604 Studio Series Autobot Hot Rod. And this is officially my favorite figure in my whole collection. The last one was Warpath. But now it's definitely this guy. Wow. I just can't believe how good they did this. And like I said, the first way I was introduced to Transformers was the '86 movie. So these figures are important to me. Him, Cup, you know, Sweep or Scourge or whatever. A lot of these are important to me. And also the fact that they give you so many great accessories to work with is mind-boggling, because I've never seen this many accessories with one figure before. But yeah, so genuinely Hasbro did a very good job on this. I'm definitely satisfied. 10 out of 10 figure for sure. I said in the beginning I had a few problems with this, but they're really the stupidest things that I just decided to glance over because I don't really care about them. But yeah, this figure is amazing. And the fact that I think the one thing that they did not need to include at all, if you were to pick one thing, is that dang visor. That is so freaking amazing that they did that. So, thank you, Hasbro. But, yeah, so, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead, hit the like button down below, somewhere on screen. If you want to see more from my channel, hit that big red subscribe button somewhere on the screen over here. Hit that bell as well. And, yeah. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.